Well, Katie, if passed, that Minneapolis ballot measure would have disbanded the city's police department and replaced it with a Department of Public Safety overseen by the Minneapolis City Council. The measure, however, did not pass, with 56% of voters rejecting the proposal. But down the road here in Rochester, community members and police continue striving to make law enforcement work for everyone.
We all have this common goal, right? We want the best officers in the state. We want to have a department that's trusted, that the community wants to be policing in their community.
As the dust settles from election night in Minneapolis, questions remain about how to best handle policing moving forward. Here in Rochester, some residents feel local law enforcement is already doing just fine.
They do a good job. You know, I mean, this, you know, not a lot happens here, but when it does, they're right on cue.
RPD itself, however, says it's undertaking a number of measures to improve transparency, officer training, and relationships with community members. One of the organizations they're working with, Rochester's Community Engagement Response Team, which they credit with helping lower crime rates downtown.
We can get into some of the nooks and crannies that normally wouldn't be gotten into, you know. We can try to explain some things out to the community. We can also explain things out to the police department as it is.
Joseph Phillips, owner of Jersey Joe's, is a member of CERT, working to bridge the divide between police and community members.
The police department faces an uphill battle because for decades they've gotten a bad name because of, I think, lack of efficient policies or lack of following policies through to their extent. To the point that people have a serious mistrust for him.
Joe says change is never easy, and while the Minneapolis ballot measure would have been a big one, he's not sure it was a change people are ready for.
The way our society exists right now, the police and the presence of the police has a function, okay? To just remove them out of the equation would be almost anarchy, okay? Now, in saying that, I'm not saying that there are not better methods that need to be pursued.
But one thing we can always do is talk, something Joe maintains has been key to CERT stopping situations from getting out of hand.
And that, again, is the biggest thing. You hear me keep saying that because dialogue, the conversation, it is absolutely the most important thing that we have.
And Phillips adds officers are all individuals, but RPD, he believes, is made up generally of some very good and open-minded ones who also have a difficult job to do when situations present themselves. Live in Rochester, Anthony Monzon, KIMT News 3.
Thanks, Anthony. RPD Chief Jim Franklin telling the Rochester City Council earlier this year his department is committed to continuous improvement and will not shy away from difficult conversations.